Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be doing another Dungeon Quest video, and in this video I'm going to show you how to beat King's Castle Insane as a mage using just gear from Pirate Island. Here's the gear I'm using. I've got a blue Godly Mage helmet. It's fully upgraded in spell power. I've also got a green Angelic Plate armor, and I didn't upgrade it at all just to make this a little bit harder on myself. I'm also using the Staff of the Gods, which is the legendary from Pirate Island, and it's also fully upgraded in spell power. The spell I'm going to be using in this video is Skull Flames, and that's the same as Phantom Flames. Phantom Flames is the new name, and it has a new picture, but it's basically a green circle, and you get it from Pirate Island Nightmare. I'm also using Innervate, which basically doubles your spell damage. So it makes the Phantom Flames twice as strong, and you can get Innervate from Desert Temple Nightmare or Winter Easy. The way I did my skill points was I put 16 into stamina, and that was enough to give me 8.5k health up here, and that's about how much health you need to be able to survive one hit from a boss. And since I'm a mage, I put the rest of the skill points into spell power. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and I wanted to point out you can also actually, instead of Phantom Flames, you could use Firebomb. If you're strong enough to use Firebomb where you can kill the enemies with one Firebomb, then go ahead and do that. If you're not strong enough, which I'm not since I don't have fully upgraded armor, then the Skull Flames is better, and for me at least, I can kill the enemies with one hit of the Skull Flames, but Skull Flames are a little bit hard to place correctly, so if you can use the Firebomb, I would recommend that. So pretty much what you do is you walk forward. As soon as you get close and the names kind of light up, use the Innervate and then throw down the Skull Flame, the Phantom Flame. I'll probably keep getting those mixed up in here because it was called Skull Flames originally when I started the game. So pretty much walk forward, use the Innervate, throw down the Phantom Flames, and just try to keep them inside the box as long as possible. If you're a little bit stronger, they'll probably die sooner and you won't need to keep them in the box as long, but I made this hard on myself since I'm using unupgraded armor. So use the Innervate, kind of move sideways a little bit, throw down the Phantom Flame, and then, dang it, it's hard. Sometimes you'll mess up and you will get hit, so definitely practice this without hardcore until you get good at it. But usually once you get good, you can keep them inside the box. Okay. And I'm actually going to try to take out that one that's kind of floating around first, because otherwise he may mess me up with the other ones. Okay, walk forward, Innervate, move to the side a little bit, throw out the Phantom Flame. Usually I'm just barely strong enough to where I can beat them. But if you're a little bit stronger, I don't think you'll have a problem. Yeah, I'd say Skull Flames requires a decent amount of skill in placing it. For most of the other spells in this game, you don't need to be as precise because it's very easy to miss an enemy where they're not inside of the box. Okay, now we're at the first mini-boss. He's pretty much going to throw checkered pattern. In the middle, he alternates. He'll do that circle there. Then he'll throw checkered pattern in the middle. So just try to back up. If you're not in the box, back up rather than go forward. Helps to dodge it easier, which I should have done just there. So pretty much he'll go back and forth on how he's throwing the checkered pattern out there. Middle, now he's going to do it on the right. So basically just watch the ground, keep moving back and forth between the middle and the left or right, however you want to do it. And pretty much just keep doing this until you've got them beaten. So in the middle now. Now over on the left. Okay, he's almost beaten. I think one more and we should be good. If you don't have Innervate, I do recommend trying to get it because it makes this a lot easier, but you can use 2 Skull Flames. This is probably just going to take you longer. Alright, now this part's tricky because there are some enemies over on the left and there are also some over here on the right. So I'm going to try to put a skull flame right in the middle to catch as many of them as I can, but it's a little bit hard. Some of them probably are going to make it out of here. Okay, I threw it in there. Yeah, I probably should have put the box down a little bit later. So if they start chasing you like this, just kind of try to run away. Then throw down a skull flame, phantom flame to take out the rest of them. Okay, and I'm going to wait for the cooldown to finish. Just be careful coming back up here because these mages could easily snipe you. Okay, good, we got them all. Alright, here's the second mini-boss, and this mini-boss is decently hard if you've never seen it before. I remember when King's Castle first came out, everybody was intimidated by this boss, but pretty much watch the ground. It does follow a pattern except for the circles. You'll get that straight line, then another straight line, and then now we'll see the lines come up. But pretty much just watch the floor. Once you get used to how to do it, it's not super hard. Just watch the line. So now you're going to see the checker pattern, then a line. I like to stay about this distance from him and then just keep moving around dodging. And once you get used to the pattern, it's not terribly bad. You can easily die here. I do die some, but usually I don't. You just basically want to be constantly moving, always looking at the floor. Okay, we got it. Okay, now we're back to basically doing what we were doing before. Turn on the innervate, throw down the phantom flame. Yeah, just barely strong enough to be able to beat him. But if you're using fully upgraded armor, I think you'll be good. Okay, and it looks like I missed one. That's common. I'm actually surprised I haven't missed that many so far. But the phantom flames are very strong, so if you can get good at them, they'll help you a lot in this level. Okay, we're almost to the boss. There's one more room of enemies. Okay, go sideways here. Hit the innervate. Throw it on the phantom flame, and yeah, I missed some of them. Anyways, that's why you practice. Just practice with without hardcore mode. Usually I don't die, but of course in a video I'll die. Okay, now, I don't know if you can see, but at the end of the hall there are doors, and as soon as we kill these enemies, the floor may turn to lava or fire, so you've got to be careful. Don't kill those enemies until you're close to the door. I'm actually going to put the phantom flame down this way. That way I have longer for them to get stuck in it. Then I'm going to run past them, because like I said, you don't want to kill them until you're close to the door down here. And just kind of move at an angle a little bit so you don't get sniped by their lasers. Okay, there we go. Now here's the king. Here's what you should do. You see how there are squares on the ground? Go to the second, that's the first line, go to the second line. As soon as you hit the second line, start moving to the left or right, whichever way you're more comfortable with. He's going to throw out 3 of those straight lines that you just saw. As soon as you get done dodging those, he'll throw down that circle. Whenever you see a circle, you want to keep moving straight. Do not turn at all. Now he's going to throw out another circle, so I'm just going to run straight toward the middle. He'll put the circle right on top of you. If you're moving straight, you'll have time to get out of the way. If you try to turn at all, you're probably going to die from the circle. And then he's going to jump on your head. So now I'm going to go straight again. I got out of the way. Then start basically just go around him in a circle. And then throw out your spells whenever you can. Okay, now I'm going to move straight again. Just keep moving straight. And then circle them. Straight. And this should take them out. It will take a little bit of practice, like I said, to get used to the skull flames, but once you do, skull flames are very powerful, and like I said, you'll need to use them again in the next dungeon, Underworld, if you're a mage. I think that's pretty much it, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be doing Dungeon Quest videos probably for every single dungeon, so yeah, check back often. Alright, thanks guys. See you next time.